Hi everyone, it's Mary and welcome back to the Curly Closet. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So this video is going to be a 6 and 7 month MICROLOC update video, just letting you know how my journey has been with my MICROLOCs since January, February when I established them, how I found the process so far, what is happening with my locks, are they actually fully locking, all of that good stuff. So to begin with, these are DIY MICROLOCs. I did not go to a loctician to establish these. I did my entire head myself. I have a MICROLOCS playlist. If you'd like to watch it, you can click the link up here to see the process that I went through. But this is them 6 months in. So let's begin with the actual state of my hair. The thickness, the fullness is still there. I still have significant curly ends at the front, just to cap out of my hair how my hair grows. But if I come a bit closer and I come in towards the back, two things. One, I have lint. We'll get into that later on. But if you look at the very back, we have some frizz, we have some lock budding, we have some bunching. This lock right here, which is at the very back corner of my hair, this is completely locked. This is not going anywhere. If I want to take this out now, I have to literally either cut my hair or spend hours unpicking it. This is fully locked up. Pretty much the entire back row of my head is fully locked. Then if I come a little bit further up, you can see the process is happening with some of my MICROLOCs going further up. There's definitely frizz, which is a part of the process. It's completely fine. There's no stretch in this. If I pull this, it's just literally pulling my head. There's no stretch left in this. It's fully locked. These, still a bit of stretch, but like there are one or two here that, yeah, there's no stretch in these. Like this one here, this has got significant bunch. It looks a bit crazy, but it's fine. That's not stretching. That's locked up. Then some further forward, it still look like twists, but you can see like the frizziness. Like I can twist that back into the twist. But there's just frizz going forward. Here we just have like frizzy twists in the middle. If you come kind of like to this section, these twists are definitely frizzing more, but there's more frizzing in the back than the front. If you come pretty much to the very front, we just have twists. Some of these can still unravel. Some of them still do unravel. If we come to the very front, you can see like some of these are interlocked. Some of these areas here, I've only like retwisted them. I can't actually plait or braid them because they're just too small. And the hairs around here are more fine. And these ones are very clearly interlocked, but this area here is kind of the same thing. Some of them I've re-plaited them. Some of them I haven't because I can't. Yeah, that's where we are. So in short, with my hair, the locking process has started from the back and is slowly moving forward. So initially the frizz was at the very back. And then those bits locked up, and then the next section above got frizzy, and then some of those are locking. Then the middle here is not fully locked, but it's got frizz. Then some here are just like literally twisted practically. And then yeah, the front it just needs extra TLC. Some of my locks now have actually fully dropped. This lock at the back and some of the others, there's no real springiness here anymore. It's just like this. And then if I let it go, you can see even with the rest of my hair, it just sits here. It doesn't spring back. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of my hair starts to behave as my hair slowly, fully locks. It also doesn't surprise me that my hair is locking from the back to the front. From my research, a lot of other people with MICROLOCs or locks, the hair kind of tends to start looking at the back. But also, like when my hair was loose natural anyway, no matter what style I did, this hair at the back would always tangle first. This hair at the back is very, very, very coily, but also they just love to hold on to each other. I'm actually very, very excited. So how I established my MICROLOCS was I completed it, as you can see here, in rows. I plaited like down 9 or 10 times, and then I twisted towards the very end. So that's part of the reason why I still have the curly ends, especially in the front. How has the journey been so far? It has been great and challenging. Great because I've experienced just like a relaxation and freedom with my hair. Get up in the morning, go where I've got to go, don't need to stress about my hair too much. There's no massive pressure. I do wash my hair like maybe once every 2 weeks, if that, and I just go by how my hair feels. If my hair feels like, sometimes if I use too much product, it feels a little sticky and I'm like, okay, this needs washing out, I'll wash it. Or if I just look at the ends of my hair, sometimes the very ends start to collect lint and I'm like, okay, that means there's some dirt or debris kind of fixing itself to my hair, which means my hair needs washing. But apart from that, I really don't stress about like my routine so much anymore. And pretty much once my hair is moisturized, I can just get on with my day. And as mentioned before, one of the reasons for actually establishing locks in my hair is just because I wanted a style which is more low maintenance and is easier to work with, especially having a full-time job, having a toddler, having a home, family, all of that kind of stuff. Another thing which is great for me is because I have been used to like establishing my own mini twists in my hair and stuff like that, I'm very used to how this style feels and generally how to maintain it. The locking process is foreign to me. It's very interesting to see what my hair's doing, but generally speaking, it's not like completely unfamiliar. Now, challenges. I'm going to say the number one challenge that I faced has been interlocking / retying my hair regularly. If I come a little bit closer, you can see that like the front of my hair, I recently retied my whole entire head. And if I'm completely honest, this is only the second time that I have fully interlocked my whole entire head. There's been times when like I've interlocked some of the back, then I get busy, I leave it for a couple of weeks, I come back, I do another row, I come back like a couple of weeks later, work gets stressful, things get a bit overwhelming, then I leave like sections for ages. You can actually see it in some videos where like the front of my hair hasn't been interlocked for quite a while, so you can see like I had a significant amount of new growth. That has been challenging. So I've decided I do need to set a schedule once every 2 months. On this particular retie, I enlisted the help of a friend who also helped me to interlock a section of my hair. Now, she hasn't done the whole of my hair, but there's a section in like up here, like round this section here. For me, it's just the hardest to get to and takes longer to interlock. And so I went to her, then we did like a 3-hour session where she literally just focused on this area. And she did so much that I couldn't have done in that time. So she just saved me a lot of time. It just gave me the momentum that I needed to like do the rest of it myself, if that makes sense. I suppose somebody's gonna ask me like, why didn't you just get her to like interlock the whole of my head? Frankly, I can't afford that right now. That's just the truth. So I decided to use my money to help me with the most difficult section of my head. And I think that's the most sensible thing to do. I just needed that momentum. And yeah, she's been massively helpful in that process. My interlocking has gotten quicker because I've kind of learned how the process works. Where my hands go, how to tie my hair up and get like other hairs out of the way, all of that kind of stuff. By the way, if you want to see a detailed video on how I interlock my hair, then let me know in the comment section below, and also give this video a thumbs up so I know that's something that you want to watch. Another challenge I have had has been lint. Now, there is a difference between build up and lint. Build up is when you overuse heavy products or you use products and they don't get washed out of your hair properly. There are some locks in the very back that do have a bit of build up at the ends, but that's not what I'm talking about. Lint is when you have small fibers from clothing, from your bed sheets, just from the air that gets stuck in your hair. For me, it's my very back row. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So this very back row here, and I literally mean the very back, I've got lint in them. The thing is, moving forward and looking at the rest of my hair, they might have a little bit of lint, but not as much as this very back row. So what is causing this lint? I found one culprit, which was my pillowcase. I have a set of sheets, which is cotton. If you brush your hand across it, it doesn't shed anything. So I was like, it's fine. Until I realized that because when I put a bonnet on or I tie my hair at night, the bonnet or the scarf doesn't come all the way down to my neck. Obviously, it kind of sits here. When I was sleeping during the night and then tossing and turning, of course, friction, it was giving me lint. So I switched to a satin pillowcase, and yet and still, I'm still getting lint. I'm still trying to hunt down the culprit of this lint. I have a microfiber towel. It's not black though, and I'm wondering if it's that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give you guys an update on that. I'm gonna have to find it because I don't like this lint. The question is now, what do I want to do? Like, how am I going to fix it? Do I want to like cut those locks? No, not really. Do I want to maybe dye it? I'm considering it. If I do decide to dye it though, it's going to be like a semi-permanent dye color. I don't want to like bleach my hair or use like peroxide or anything like that. So I don't know. Watch this space. Another challenge has been the very front of my hair. Partly because, number one, my hair around this area is a bit softer anyway. Number two, postpartum. Obviously, having my son, I did have a time when like the front section, the very front of my hairline just decided that he just wanted to let go. It's grown back, but the hairs are very, very soft and just need a little extra TLC. So I need to retie / retwist them / rebraid them as often as I can. Usually, honestly, they come out whenever I wash my hair. I've been paying a little more attention to just trying to get them together the best I can. In terms of a routine, this is my current routine. On a daily basis, not a lot. Literally get up, take off my scarf or my bonnet and just get on with my day. At least once a week, if not more, I do actually moisturize my hair. I spray my hair with water and then I spray in some rose water and then I add some light oil. And literally that's it. If you would like to see a video on how I moisturize my MICROLOCS and also the products I use, which is very, very simple, then do let me know in the comment section below and thumbs up this video. Another challenge has been unraveling locks because I do not braid and band. In some sections there has been unraveling. I've just had to twist my hair or interlock. How do I feel about the journey so far? Honestly, I am very excited. I'm very, very happy about the progress that my hair has made. I'm a lot more happy now that I feel like I'm going into a routine of how often to retie my MICROLOCS. That really helps. It also frees me up to know that it's not on my mind like, oh my God, I need to do this. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the body. I'm loving the volume. I'm loving seeing like the texture of my hair change and seeing that like some of my locks are actually forming and dropping. I'm loving the ease and simplicity. I'm feeling myself honestly a lot more now that like I've managed to interlock the roots and everything, even though it's had its challenges, but I think it was actually the best decision for me for my hair. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions for any upcoming videos that you'd like to see, then do leave them in the comment section below. If you like content on MICROLOCS and of course on motherhood, then subscribe to my channel. You can hit the red subscribe button below. You can also hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Wishing you health, happiness and beautiful hair. I'll see you again soon on the Curly Closet. Take care.